Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am going to be doing a review for you guys today on 3 NYX palettes that were recently released as a part of their spring collection. And hopefully this will give you guys an idea if it's something you want to pick up or purchase, and you can figure it out from there. The 3 that I'm going to be doing the review on, and I decided to put them all together instead of making them separate, is the NYX Dream Catcher palette in Dusk Till Dawn, the Sex Bomb Femme Fatale, and the Adorable palette. So these 2 palettes here include 6 colors each. They're very similar or same type of packaging as other palettes that NYX has come out with over the course of the last year or so, I believe. And one super duper dark for smoky eyes and one lighter. I actually used this palette to create a smoky eye look, which I will link for you down below. It was a part of my Valentine's Day series. And then this look here, this palette here is sultry. It's got a black, a deep colors, a taupe, and a red kind of bordering on a pink. I do not recall how much these palettes are, but I will definitely post that below, and it will be on my blog as well as swatches for each one. I will be honest in telling you that for the most part I'm pretty impressed with the palettes. This is the Adorable. It does come with a dual-sided sponge tip applicator, and that is what the shades look like here. You do have some nice matte shades which allow you to create great transition shade. This one here I used really nicely for a transition shade. You do have a nice creamy colored shade for a highlight, a nice lid, several nice lid colors. This particular shade right here, which has some gold glitter shimmer in there, as you can see, that kind of does blend out as you are blending, so that's something you want to take into consideration. Of course, if you have a sticky base, it may be able to keep up and pick up and hold that color a lot better, but that is that here. I'm going to go ahead and swatch just a few shades for you. Again, check out my blog with my blog posts, which I will have with this listed down below, and I will have swatches for you there. This white shade, very, very white. And then I'll do this cream shade, which does show some sparkle, and then this brown shade, which I like to use as a transition color right here. So, overall, considering that these palettes are probably about $6–7, again, the price will be listed on my web, on my blog. They're not bad. You may have to work with the color a little bit more to build up the pigmentation, but they're great little palettes, perfect for different types of eye looks, etc. Then you have the Sex Bomb palette, and that's what this palette looks like here. I quite enjoy this palette because it has some gorgeous tones, like this taupey one right here is really nice. It is perfect for an all-over shade or transition or crease. This black is really nicely black. You have this shimmery gunmetal shade. This red kind of lends for a red kind of pink. And then this cream shade in here is gorgeous. I'm trying to find open fingers. This cream shade here is gorgeous for a brow bone highlight. The one shade I probably was not very happy with in this palette is this kind of shimmery taupe type shade. It's, I don't know, the texture of it is kind of odd to me. It's not that it's ugly, but you see how it transfers like super glittery like that. It's just not something I would use all the time. But again, it's a pretty affordable palette. It's got some really nice colors that you can all work together with and works out well together. So that's good. You know, you can create a plethora of looks with one palette. The next palette I'm going to talk to you about is the Dreamcatcher palette, and this is in the palette called Dusk Till Dawn. I was super duper excited to get this palette, and I thought that it was awesome, and then I used it. This one has 10 shades in here. Sorry, I had to count that. And you do get a mix of well, not really a mix. I think you get 2 mattes. Yeah, because this creamy shade here has slight metallic shimmers to it. You do get these mattes here, which work as a pretty good transition shade, but for some reason these just take a long time. Looks like you get 1.6 grams each. Okay, these shades take a long time to pack on for me, and even if I use it over a sticky base, I still feel like I'm dealing with a lot of powder. That's this middle shade here. I'm dealing with a lot of powder. I mean, look at that. I just ran my hand in there and you can see the residue from it, and that's what kind of just gets me kind of funked over it, because the colors are gorgeous. Let's do this kind of gold shade. The colors are absolutely gorgeous, but as you can tell, super duper powdery. It takes a lot to pack on. I almost always have to use a sticky base with it, and not a sticky base that's like completely blended. It's got to be sticky to really hold on to it. Otherwise, I feel like I'm dealing with it and it's messy. If I'm not mistaken, this palette retails for $15 on NYX's website. It's super cool because you can kind of slide it. Then you get your dual-ended applicator and your mirror right here. So if you're looking for something for travel, I think that's pretty neat that it does that. But for me, as pigmented as these are, the quality of the shadows, I feel like I'm constantly having to build up on them. I feel like I have a ton of fallout and a lot of cleanup when I'm done. So it is not my favorite, but definitely a palette if you're interested in that and you're down with, you know, colors that are a little bit more powdery. How would I, it's again, like I said, look, you can see all the residual dust just from me rubbing my hand in there, and that's a real pain in the butt to me. To be honest, it's not something I like dealing with. Overall, if I had to choose between all of these, I probably would most likely definitely go with the Sex Bomb palette. I love that it's got taupe shades in there. That one taupe shade I talked and swatched for you, super glittery, not my favorite, but it really is only one in that palette. And same with the Adorable palette. It's got that one brown that doesn't want to pick up color, and then when it does, it's kind of chalky and over glittery. It kind of makes for a mess, but for the most part, I'm really liking these. This palette, when you feel the shadows, they feel buttery, like they have that buttery texture to it, but it's kind of messy to me, in my opinion. If you have more time to work with it, you may like it a lot more than me, but for me, for $15, I just do not consider this a steal, which I'm kind of bummed out about because I do love NYX. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to make it as quick as possible, but I wanted to make sure to review these because I've had them for months now. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Again, don't forget to check out the links down below where I will have swatches of all of these palettes as well, so you can take a look at them yourself, as well as different pictures so you can see them much better. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. And all of my social media is down below too. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!